Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Monique and I'm from grade 9B. So I will be answering questions about for the alternative ending. What is the title of your novel or book and its author? My title of the book is actually The Hobbit and the author is by J.R.R. Tolkien. What was the original ending of your story? So, Bilbo becomes the leader of the group, which was the Hobbit. After the battle, Bilbo was taken to see Thorin, who was dying. He was buried with Orcist and the Arkenstone. His inheritance, the Hoard, is divided. Bilbo leaves with Gandalf, Elven King, and Born to go back to the Hobbit lands. Give us your own ending version. My ending version was actually to put Bilbo not to see Thorin, who was actually dying. So I put Bilbo, Elven King, Born, and Gandalf, take another adventure. Just not like a fighting battle, just find a new character or anything. I only put them riding to another path. Instead of going to the right, I ride them to the left. So like the left path, I put them to go to their own land, which was the Hobbit lands. So yeah. Is there any significant change from the original ending? No, because I put Bilbo, Gandalf, Elven King, and Born to make them think that Thorin was not at the verge or at the edge of dying. So I put them into thinking that he's alright and fine in his cabin and that he's completely healthy. What were your struggles and challenges in making this different ending? It's difficult for me to put original ideas and I also kind of put some red days which I didn't made the ending, and I made the ending kind of a few weeks or at least 6 days before the deadline, I think. And I keep asking my friends when's the deadline. I panicked, I procrastinated a lot. And how did you overcome those struggles? I told myself that if I don't do this project, I will at least get an F on my report, and that it will not make someone happy. What did you learn from that struggle? I learned to manage my time on making my assignments. That's all. A lot of students nowadays find reading a book or a novel boring. What advice can you give to them, and what advantages can you get in reading? So for my advice, I think you're reading the book that you're not interested in. There's some of the books that are fantasy, horror, thriller, or anything, and maybe the one that you're reading is not what your mind or your body thinks that it's interesting. Maybe you pick and bought the wrong book and you thought it was interesting because the cover is interesting, but no, but it was boring. You can always find a new book and give it another chance. There's always a second chance. Why is reading very important? So for me, reading is very important because there's some words that you might not know and you can search about it, and it's a part of knowledge too. And because of that, for me, reading can increase your brain imagination and to think more wisely, if you know what I mean. But it also increases knowledge, so I can give props to that and credits to that. Yeah, that's what I think. I think this is all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And I'm very sorry and I apologize sincerely if I have many mistakes in this video that I do not know of, like my grammar or anything, if I stutter a lot. So I'm very sorry and I deeply apologize for that. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.